So this is actually kind of an important video for me. It's about to turn 30. Still feel like this is so weird about me. I feel like I'm still my younger self, but also like very old. It feels like things start to be on a repeat a bit sometimes, just a repeat. Situations, people, events. And I guess that goes into a little bit about what I feel for my 30th birthday right now. Like now it's a time where from previous experiences, past, not very recent experiences also with relations, people and living situation. So I feel sort of taking a standpoint. Maybe here I can go down, no, not there. Taking a standpoint about what is the kind of man I'm gonna be now. You know, 20th, for me 20th is a decade where you can experiment, mess up. You can still mess up, I mean, in your 30s. But you should become sort of a little bit more responsible and serious about who you are. And I feel in general, I feel like whole. I feel very whole about my being. I know I have my weaknesses as well, like everybody do. But I also believe I'm kind of damaged. Not compared to so many other people that have like the worst situations, but you know, everybody got their problems, you know. There's no other way around it. So yeah, where were I? About building yourself to the man you gotta be. And I know from time to time I've been whining. No more whining. Yeah, literally it's like that. Sometimes I just look at myself and I'm in a bad situation, but most of the time I've always been, to be honest, I feel like I've been a strong man, standing up for myself, values. Obviously INFP like very much with principle of their own moral values. But now I'm like more not complaining about living situation, not complaining about job situation, where you are in life and everything. Yeah, you know, there's nothing they're gonna change it. You are where you are because of not only yourself, also external situations, any kind of situations. But mainly like, in the end of the day, you got yourself and you better treat yourself really like your best friend. So no fucking more whining. Just be, because that's what I feel a man is. You have a responsibility for yourself to take care of your own being in any dimension you can imagine, and just take your pick pack and just get to work and just do it. Because whether if you have a family or not, and especially if you have a family to rely on you, you gotta be responsible to do the hard work, do the deed, needs, whatever it takes to be that responsible, supportive bracket in the family, you know. So that's where I see myself now, and coming to family as well. I want family, obviously, but now, like very recent, I have had a really strange experience. And when I look back, it hit me today. Like the past experiences, romantic experiences that I've had. And to be honest, most of them have, not most of them, but especially like the important people in my life that I thought like was something more than friendship there. It certainly seemed so. Just got out of my life like that, just turned the back, just out, like nowhere, like, you know. And it's been times when I sort of got sad. Of course you get a little sad every time that happens, but it's just like, I'm not letting a damn fucking woman like that um, make me feel insecure about myself, because obviously when it happens like that, you will ask yourself, I'm not good enough, what did I do wrong? But I know that don't need to be good for anybody like that. That wasn't meant to be then, I guess. I just have to be satisfied with myself. So that now I think what I'm gonna do, maybe just completely focus on myself and dive into working on my own wealth, when it comes to health, do a lot of changes on my creativity, on my work, like to build myself and get more wealth, to be more safe, secure for my future. And I realized also that money is actually it's not meaningless, but it's nothing, to be honest, man. Let me tell you that. Like, I had a goal when I came here, was to reach a personal goal. And yeah, I've reached that, and did it make me feel any better? I mean, not really, not particularly. It got me feel like, sure, I lived up to a goal, just like you finish a degree or something, you made it, But it's been like that the whole my life. I've never been satisfied when I completed something. I just felt like, was that it? Maybe that's why I like creativity so much, because it's the only thing that actually makes me feel well, and like a handful of people in my life that really, really like are important to me. And I let few people into my life, and when stuff like that happens, like you thought something was gonna become something more serious, and they turn you back like that, then you kind of start to hesitate to let more people in your life, and that is not good. I want to be open. I want to be really open to people, but I also kind of think, I realize that people actually don't care about you, to be honest. People don't give a fuck about you, Most people don't give a fuck about you. You think you have friends that care for you? Sure, they care, but when something really bad is gonna happen to you, if something really terrible happen, you're gonna see who is the real family people there. And if you have family, I tell you, their family is your closest friends in some ways when something like terrible happened to you, because they want you to be well. But some friends maybe, and I don't know. I just don't understand myself sometimes why I'm so extreme. Let me tell you one thing. When it comes to, it's been like that so much. Whether it's focus on, like when you let people into your life and becomes more serious, like romantically. It's like, for me, it's all or nothing. It can be like I have periods of my life when I go kind of, just, I don't know what to call it. I go out full force, like just like to meet a lot of girls, and then I withdraw, become like this person, this focus on myself, only focus about just shutting off the world. And sometimes it gets difficult, like today, last days like today been difficult, but now I'm working on myself, I'm making some changes. I even wrote a note with me here, like what I'm gonna stop for. I even brought some stuff, like decide a lifestyle that makes me happy now. I wish I had some water, I'm so dry in my mouth after I went running. That decide a lifestyle for my future self that makes me happy, and that everything that comes to right determination of career-wise, focus on job and being healthy, change some lifestyle, change some habits, I guess you could say. No more fucking, like, to be honest, when you go out eat, sure, it's nice to go out eat with a friend every now and then, if you have some. That is obviously very nice, but just go out and eat junk food and overpriced food, most of the times, here at least, it's not good. It's just not worth it. Better cook myself, save more money, eat more healthy, like drink more water, more vegetables, like much more vegetables and fruits. And possessions, material stuff, just no. I've been very good there. I have literally been very good. I have not really bought anything this year. I bought like some, let me think, I bought some shirt recently, just a shirt. I bought some sandal. I bought my running shoes. Literally, I didn't buy much stuff at all. I don't need that. You realize how shallow it is actually. How unnecessary and how bad it is for environment, how much money is wasted for just like being approved in other people's eyes by the stuff you have or wear or what you drive. That's how it works. That's how shallow we are as people. Just try to see through that. Try to see the human being behind it that is maybe insecure and just want to be loved, and that's okay. I mean, I love everybody. I love everybody kind of different, but I love their soul. I love the soul behind the labels and the constructions and the different religion or behavior, you know. Even people I fight with, like, I love them behind their soul for their art, but I don't love them the same way as I do when I love a special person in my life, or my people, you know, my family, like that. That's different. No, but nothing can compare to that. And I brought up the money part. Actually don't really make you happy. It's a tool, you know. You're gonna think like, oh, you work yourself to save 1,000, 5,000, 10, 20, 50, 100,000. You know, you realize that, yeah, once you reach those goals, it actually didn't make you more happier. And especially if you don't, if you just save up to buy some material stuff to make you feel better in other people's eyes, I tell you, don't do that. It's not gonna last. Save and invest to live like a good life for now, obviously, but live below your means and just save and invest. I'm telling you that. Do it, because in the future, have a rich life. And I'm not speaking rich and do a lot of stuff, but you have the opportunity to live full and don't worry as much, because this world now is really hard, and it's worrisome that people are living paycheck to paycheck. And if you don't think smart, you may not have too much when it's time to maybe retire, things like that. And not really looking for somebody now. Sure, I wanna be with someone, I do. But that's not my primary focus right now. Just after these weird experiences, I remember when I came here, there was one person that I had good connection with. She just dropped out of my life, took me off from social media and stuff like that. And then there was other one special girl that I was really interested in. Suddenly she just met someone, even consider visit her. And now this other one that just said she was more interested about her ex that was moved out of the country, and then he was supposed to come back, and she wanted to stop meeting me because of that. I respect that. He didn't end up coming, and just now this other just blocked me suddenly. I felt like she just wanted maybe money from me. I don't know. Why do I have so many bad experiences like that? Just gonna change, involve myself, build the man I wanna be. I feel whole. There's just these situations sometimes, they wear on me and they wear me down a bit, but I mean, I get over it. Everybody is damaged somehow, and I'm not as near as damaged as some other people are. I'm just have my issues just like everybody else, and I feel grateful for leaving the 20s crazy, experimental, fun decade behind, and now move on to a really hard-working and developing, evolving another decade. So see you there.